Hey everybody, Bob here. Today I am in, where am I at? The Tonto National Forest. I'm near Apache Junction, Arizona. Superstition Wilderness is almost literally right across the street from me here. I'm at the Willow Trailhead, you can see there. And I'm going to be hiking back to where there's supposed to be an arch. Actually supposed to be 3 arches. I don't know if I'll get to see them all. Different reports say you can't find them all. Some reports say you can. Anyway, it's supposed to be about an 8-mile out and back hike on moderate terrain. The trail does get a little sketchy. I do have some printed maps and some maps I've downloaded for offline use. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll see what happens. This is also an off-road vehicle area. However, I don't see any off-road vehicles here today. It is a Thursday afternoon, so I didn't expect to see anybody here, and probably have this place to myself. There's only one other car in the parking lot besides mine. So let's go for an adventure and see what we find back here. Well, this says there's a historical marker here. We may have to go check that out. So this is interesting. Oh, the map says creek. Yeah, probably sometimes. Not much of a creek today. It's probably a nice little waterfall over there when it's flowing. So I'm almost 2 miles in, so about halfway out to where I'm supposed to find at least one of the arches. The striations and colors in these rocks are pretty incredible. Okay, so about the last half mile was through this really rugged wash. A lot of big rocks to twist your ankle on. If it wasn't for that, it'd be a lot of soft sand to try to get through. Now the trail turns up this way. There's a rock cairn down there. It goes up this way. I think I'm only about a half mile from the arch. Boy, I hope so. It's been kind of a tough 3.5 miles. There was a good stretch in between the beginning and the end. There was not a lot of rocks. It was hard packed. It was easy to move along. But now it's gotten difficult again. So they did say this is very steep from here. Hopefully it's not too terrible. So this part of the hike has been very difficult. Lots of elevation gain over an extremely primitive, I don't even want to call it a trail. It looks like Weaver's Needle way out there in the distance. So Superstitions are off to the right. You can't see them, they're behind this ridge. But according to my GPS and my map, we're almost there. But boy, I'm not looking forward to going back down. I think I found, I don't know if this is the arch I'm actually looking for or another arch, but there's one right up there. I'm more than 4 miles in on this hike. It's been really rugged. I hope I don't have to climb up there because, to be honest with you, I'm not going up there. I'm pretty worn out. That looks very rugged. The trail shows it goes on for a little bit around this bend here, but it's also going down, which means I have to climb back up. So I may call this good for now, and then I got a lot of miles in, and I got to see the arch, so life is good. Talk to you later. So I've gone around to the other side of this rock where this arch is, and I'm going to try to go up. I'm almost at the end of this trail, so I'm going to try to go up here and see how close I can get. So there's the arch. I am going to go around this way, around it, and look at it from that side. I'm not sure how that works. Anyway, we'll look at it from over here. Okay, just had something to eat, took a bunch of pictures. There's the arch. I gotta go all the way down there, around. It's a long hike. It's gonna be pretty steep. It took me close to 2.5 hours moving time, more than 3.5 hours total to get here. So hopefully a little less to get back. There was a lot of stopping and wayfinding. I will say this trail is, well, without a good detailed GPS track to follow, or having some really good knowledge of this area, you would never find this your way back here. There's no trail. There's not much here. It's very difficult. Fortunately, I had some good information. Finally found it. I almost didn't come up here. I'm glad I did, because it turned out not to be as far as I thought, or as difficult as I thought. But boy, long day. I ain't hiking tomorrow. Okay, I'm about an hour and a half from starting down. I didn't record a lot of video because it was just a pretty difficult hike down. I did see a rattlesnake. I should say I heard it first. I was quite a ways from it. I was surprised it rattled. There was a western diamondback. I could barely see it in the bushes. I did video it with my big camera, but it was in shadows. I don't know if it'll come out. But in any case, I was surprised I hadn't seen a rattlesnake yet, and boom, there was one. I was way safe from it. Like I said, I was far enough away. I was surprised it was actually rattling at me. But on the other hand, I would have gone pretty close to it, so maybe it was doing me a favor by letting me know it was there. And it also moved off further up into the hills and undercover, so I was safe. Anyway, I have about, I think, a little less than 2 miles to go until I get back. Long hike, I'm pretty sore, but I feel good that I got to do it. See you in a bit. Hey gang, Bob here. I am back in my car. I am back at the trailhead. I am also way exhausted. That is a double black diamond hike. It involves a lot of everything. There's a lot of trail. There's just a lot of loose rock. Twisting your ankle on. There's some really good stretches of hard pack, which is nice. Then there's sandy washes, and then there's just bushwhacking up a hill. And I'm telling you, you need to be on top of your wayfinding ability, your ability to identify where a trail goes. It is so easy that if you do not have a good GPS track to follow, you will end up being a search and rescue mission if you try to do this hike. The views are wonderful. I didn't see anybody. I saw 3 people on the way up within a mile of the trailhead here. And then I saw 1 person about 2 miles out on the way back, and he was taking a break and turning around behind me. So he was coming back down. Other than that, not a soul. Saw 1 rattlesnake way back in there. I'm surprised it's the only one I've seen. He was way up there. It was interesting. He started rattling. I was a long ways from him, but I guess he thought I was a threat. That's okay. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He rattled and he went the other way. And once I saw him move safely away, I continued on. Other than that, a bunch of lizards, heard a lot of birds. The views are great. I am beat. I can tell you I am not hiking tomorrow. I'm probably going to spend a day relaxing. I do have a Zoom meeting at 2 o'clock, so I'll meet those people. Other than that, I'm going to take a break. And I see a stray dog running loose here. Oh, he's with some owners back there. Anyway, great hike though. You're going to love the pictures. I'll talk to you later.